Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to bring a close to the programme here, and of course, this video here, and it is now 8 minutes past the midnight hour, and I can say it is Monday the 17th of the first. No, beg your pardon, it's Monday the 17th of March 2025. Right, okay. That said, and of course, it's a sad thing to say, but I've got to return back to Suffolk later on today, so I can't be too long today. And of course, it's past the midnight hour. I've just basically finished my lives. Well, I only done 2 lives, one in the Prom Hotel and one, of course, live and exclusive at this very locational area right now. Something I wanted to share with you before I go, because I thought I'd share not only the UCB word for today, but I also wanted to share with you some interesting facts about this Albies taxi, which of course I've just downloaded the app for the area. Apparently there's no other, sorry, I pronounced that wrong, Uber taxis in the area of Great Yarmouth. Apparently, according to the We Love Great Yarmouth group, only Hensby do Uber taxis, but apparently in Haverhill, Suffolk, they do. But on this note, I can tell you the price and the estimated price, what it would be from Great Yarmouth is Theatre Avenue, whatever it's called, Theatre Close, near the theatre pub. From there to Haverhill, guess how much it will cost? According to the estimate, £248 and 1p. And that's just an estimate. Blimey. That's amazing. It really is amazing price. That's too much for me. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with one pre-recorded, which I'm actually recording now, of just some words from the UCB, United Christian Broadcasters, based in Stoke-on-Trent, and they have 2 channels running together, and you can phone them up for a prayer as well. So, yeah, this magazine is definitely worth it if you want to get your own copy of it and read it yourself. But I'm going to read it for those people who can't read small print. Blessing is progressive. Gather all Israel to me on Mount Carmel. The greatest chapter in the story of Elijah's life took place on Mount Carmel. That's when he called down to fire from heaven, defeated the prophets of Baal, which is Baal, and turned the hearts of the Israelites back to God. The word camel means truthful ground before a liar could get back. So I've got to do this again. Take number 2. Blessing is progressive. Gather all Israel to me on Mount Carmel. The greatest chapter in the story of Elijah's life took place on Mount Carmel. That's when he called down fire from heaven, defeated the prophets of Baal, and turned the hearts of Israelis back to God. The word camel means truthful ground, but before a liar or Elijah could get back, what am I talking about? Take number 2. No, I've done that. Take number 3. Blessing is progressive. Can't even say it. Take number 4. Blessing is progressive. Gather all Israel to me on Mount Carmel. The greatest chapter in this story of Elijah. Take number 5. Blessing is progressive. Gather all Israel to me on Mount Carmel. The greatest chapter in the story of Elijah's life took place on Mount Carmel. That's when he called down fire to heaven, defeated the prophets of Baal, and turned the hearts of the Israelites. I can't say that right. Take number 6, I think. Blessing is progressive. Gather all Israel to me on Mount Carmel. The greatest chapter in the story of Elijah's life took place on Mount Carmel. That's when he called down fire from heaven, defeated the prophets from Baal, and turned the hearts of the Israelites back to God. And turned the hearts of the Israelis back to God. The word Carmel means truthful ground. Before Elijah could get to Mount Carmel, he had to go through 2 places. First, God led him to the brook called Cherith. The word Cherith means to make convenient with. It was here that Elijah discovered that God is a covenant-making, covenant-keeping God who can sustain you through the hardest of times. It was here during a drought and famine that ravens brought food to him each day, and he drank from the refreshing waters of the brook. But the Bible says, after a while, the brook dried up. Now, when God allows your brook to dry up, it's in order to drive you back to your true source, which himself, that you may get further instructions. Second, God led him to a widow in Zarephath. The word Zarephath means to refine in a melting pot, as in to refine as in a melting pot. Gold is not pure in its original form. It must be refined, and this is accomplished by heating it to the boiling point. The heat separates the raw substance from its impurities, which surface and are skimmed off. And God will do the same for you by using the heat of trials to separate gold from the dross in your life. He knows the experiences you need to reach Mount Carmel, the place of fruitfulness, so trust him. He knows what he's doing. And that's the end of the word for today, UCB, written by Bob and Debbie Gass. And that's the end of the UCB word for today.